Ukrainian President Zelensky proposed allowing parts, or those parts of Ukraine that are under its control, to join the NATO alliance. Can this be done, and what are the complexities of such a proposal at this time?
Good evening from Kyiv. Greetings to studio guests and all audience. So, of course, for Ukraine, the question of NATO as a question of joining to the European Union as existential question. That's why a whole war that starts in 2014 and full-scale war that starts on the February 2022, one of the main targets that exists in Ukraine is joining to all those alliances, I mean NATO and European Union. And President Zelensky, when he expressed the will of Ukraine to be in NATO, of course, he first of all expressed the will of majority of Ukrainian population. We understand in Ukraine that it's a large list of problems in Ukrainian joining to NATO now. First of all, existing war. We understand reality that NATO members will never give green light to Ukraine in NATO while we have a war. That's why now, as of now at least, Ukraine asked for increasing support and promise that after the end of the war, the Ukrainian chances in NATO will be higher, because promises to be in NATO, Ukraine received for several decades or so. Just after the split of the USSR, at least last 20 years of our history, we constantly hear the statement that, oh, Ukraine will be NATO. But now I think that, as I said before, our existential target to be in NATO just because we need security.
But what about the proposal of the Ukrainian president about allowing parts of Ukraine to join the NATO? Do you think this is possible? I mean, technically it could happen, but politically, could it be done?
Politically, it's extremely hard, but you know that Ukraine and President Zelensky presented so-called victory plan, and 2 points or 2 chapters of that victory plan, as for me, was written or were written by former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson and US Senator Lindsey Graham. So Boris Johnson proposed the idea that Ukrainian army can substitute the US army in Europe, because President Trump, elected President Trump, he said that he wants to send out US soldiers from Europe and substitute them by some other soldiers. So Boris Johnson proposed the idea that it should be Ukraine. But for making that step, Ukraine needs to be in NATO. That's why I think that this victory plan, at least the chapter written by Boris Johnson, oriented on Ukrainian membership in NATO. I mean, political step oriented on Donald Trump, that the reason why Ukraine should be in NATO, because in that case, Ukraine substitutes US.